Look around you. The world is screaming. Everyone is desperately trying to show they belong, trying to fit into boxes, pleading for attention in a crowded room of strangers. And then there is you. You feel that quiet, persistent ache in your chest, the realization that even in a crowd of people, you are entirely, beautifully alone. You feel like an alien walking through a superficial theater. But listen closely to the dark cosmos tonight. You are not alone in your solitude. Your isolation is not a curse, and it is certainly not a disease. It is the invisible thread that connects you to every great philosopher, every mystic, and every deep soul who ever walked this earth. The very fact that you feel this cosmic disconnect means your soul has finally woken up from the social hypnosis. Welcome back to Nova Aura Mind. Today, we break the grand illusion of isolation and reveal why your sacred loneliness is actually a bridge to a higher, unseen brotherhood of awake minds. When you feel misunderstood by your friends, your family, or society, your primitive ego immediately panics. It whispers that something is wrong with you. It tells you to lower your frequency, to fake your laughter, and to accept shallow conversations just to belong. But the ancient Stoics knew better. They called the mind an inner citadel, a fortress that no one can breach unless you surrender the keys. When you embrace your solitude, you are not closing yourself off from the world. You are opening the doors to a much grander historical sanctuary. Think about this reality. Right now, across this planet, in dark rooms under the same starlight, there are others just like you. Deep thinkers who look at the modern noise with the same exhaustion. Souls who refuse to trade their depth for superficial popularity. You have never met them. You might never hold their hands, but you are vibrating on the exact same frequency. You are part of an unspoken, silent aristocracy of the mind. Next time the weight of being misunderstood presses down on your heart, do not retreat into sadness. Stand tall in your fortress. Realize that your silence is shared by the giants of human history. You are not isolated. You are simply selected. The modern world punishes those who choose depth by labeling them as outcasts or loners. It wants you to feel like you are in exile. But true power belongs to the one who can transform that exile into absolute sovereignty. Look at the archetype of the lone wolf. It does not wander the forest out of weakness, but because the pack cannot comprehend its drive. To build a truly positive, unshakable reality, you must change your inner vocabulary. Stop calling it loneliness. Start calling it your sovereign reign. Consider this blueprint for your interactions. When people walk away from your life because you refuse to engage in gossip or shallow drama, do not beg them to stay. Do not lower your standards to keep them warm. Smile with compassion, let them go, and say to yourself, "My fire is too deep for those who only wish to play in the puddles." When you stand comfortably in your own stillness, your aura becomes magnetic. You stop being a beggar looking for love and you become a sun that radiates its own light. You don't need 1,000 shallow mirrors to prove you exist. Your existence is validated by the depth of your own awareness. Master your perception of your isolation, and you master your entire universe. So, let the world shout. Let the masses run after illusions. You have found the ultimate truth, that in the deepest chambers of your quiet mind, you are connected to everything that is noble, ancient, and real. You are part of the Nova Aura. We are a digital tribe of solitary fortresses burning brightly in the pitch-black night. We don't need to crowd together to feel powerful. Our light is fueled from within. Thank you for sitting by our sacred fire today. If this voice shattered your isolation and reached the core of your soul, subscribe to Nova Aura Mind. Leave a comment below and let the other silent watchers know you are standing with them in the quiet. Until our paths cross again in the shadows, stay mindful, stay wise.